but every time I've heard someone speak about her, it has always been negative. I've never heard a positive opinion on Melissa Kelley. What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Rashawn Bum White, RB Dubs, and I'm back at it again with another video. Thank you guys for tuning in to this video. If you're new to the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. I do videos on black people being highlighted for their success in their respective industries, as well as highlighting injustices that are put upon black people. So if you're into that, if you're into talking about topics surrounding race and racism and things of that nature, this is the channel for you, and I definitely invite you to subscribe. Now let's get into the topic of today's video. So the topic for today's video, so a little bit of background for those of you that are new to the channel. I go to college. I'm at Union College. Students here have heard news that the Title IX Coordinator Melissa Kelley, that is her name is Melissa Kelley. She is the Title IX Coordinator, or was the Title IX Coordinator here at Union, and she will be resigning on November 8th. She will be stepping down from her position as the Title IX Coordinator. I sort of wanted to drop my 2 cents on this developing news here at Union. And for those, like, I know there's definitely viewers here who don't go to Union, and a lot of people were happy about this, about Melissa Kelley stepping down from her position. And for those that don't go to Union, the reason people were happy about this is that I did a video on the sexual assault case that was really big here at Union. It sparked a lot of talk here at Union. It was involving a fraternity and a girl who was, the name of the girl wasn't revealed, but I did a video on it, so I'll definitely put a card up here, and so you guys can check that out and get the full details on that. But essentially, a girl had attended a party at a fraternity, and she left with a gentleman who was known not to be a member specifically of that fraternity, and she was essentially, raped by this individual. The case, like I said, sparked a lot of talk on campus, and it got a lot of people talking. And one of the biggest things that it got a lot of people talking about was the failure of the Title IX office and the Title IX coordinator to essentially do her job and to essentially, help this person, I'm going to refer to her as Jane Doe because her name wasn't revealed, but help the victim to properly, go through this process of essentially dealing with this incident. She didn't deal with it in the way that she was supposed to. She didn't deal with it in the way that her job entails that she is supposed to. So that was the biggest reason why, that case sparked a lot of talk with the students here at campus, and that is a big reason why a lot of students here are happy about her stepping down, including myself. Getting into my opinion about that, I did, research on the case, and I did a video on it, and reading about the case and saw her, basically her failure to essentially help the victim the way she was supposed to. And, they were essentially helping out not the victim, but the perpetrator. They were essentially helping him out, and they were essentially putting the victim in a rougher place than she was already. So my opinion is that I'm glad she's leaving. Apparently she's going to work at the School of Public Health in University of Albany, SUNY Albany, but I've heard speculation that that's not even the case, that they're just using her getting a new position as a cover-up, as a cover-up for her being fired, which I don't put it past Union, I don't put it past my school to do something like that, and I don't put it past a university or a college to do something like that. There are plenty instances of colleges covering up, issues of rape and sexual assault in order to protect their own image, and they have many examples of colleges and universities doing other things to protect their own image at the detriment of someone else. Like, that's just something that colleges and universities have been known to do. That's just something that they do. It's more of an economic thing, that they're protecting their image in order to, keep money running into the college and to keep students attending. So they don't want this big thing surrounding their, college image. So they rather keep these things under wraps rather than show the truth about these incidents. But That's speculation that I've heard. Either way, she's leaving, so the reason why doesn't really matter. She was fired, cool. She's accepting another position, that's cool. Whichever, it doesn't really matter. What is important is that next person who we get into that position, will they essentially do a better job? Will it be more of the same? That's the biggest question that we need to worry about here. And I hope we do get someone who's, more committed to the title and properly, carrying out the duties of a Title IX coordinator. Because if you're getting complaints from students that you're not handling your job correctly, that's really all I've heard about her. Like every time, I've never met her personally, but every time I've heard someone speak about her, it has always been negative. I've never heard a positive opinion on Melissa Kelley, and the only time I've heard anything positive being spoken about her is in the email that was essentially talking about her departure from the college, is essentially where I heard good things being spoken. Well, I read good things being spoken about her, and I essentially skipped over all that. To be honest with you guys, I didn't even read that part of the email. All I read was that she was leaving, I read where she was going, and I read that it essentially said that she was a good citizen and that she did well in her position, which was to many BS. So I also skipped over that as well. Well, that caught my eye, but then I was like, of course, that's just BS. So a lot of the good things that they said she did at Union, I kind of skipped over. But I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way as I do, which is why I don't feel bad about expressing that opinion to you guys. Sexual assault and rape is a big thing on college campuses. I'm sure everyone knows that. And one of the most important things is to have a strong Title IX office, a strong Title IX coordinator, someone who can help the victim in their process of, handling this thing that happened to them correctly, and essentially not handling it correctly, and also making it more that the perpetrator is getting all of the, the perks essentially, or getting all of the help, is wrong. And that's why students like me are happy that she's leaving. So, like I said, I hope we get someone who's good. I hope we get someone who's committed to the role, and I hope we get someone who essentially does a better job than Melissa Kelley. But it's important to have these positions be filled with good people who are going to do the job correctly. And that's essentially what I have to say about that. Even if you don't go to Union College, I feel like it's still important to know that sexual assault and rape is a big thing, and that one of the biggest things about that is support for the victim, and support for the victim in not only the case itself, running the case itself, but outside of the case as well, even after. Support from the incident that they went through, support from the trauma that they went through. That support is important, and a lot of that support comes from the Title IX coordinator of a college or a university. So to not have that support is a big thing, and is a big issue. So thank you guys for tuning into this video. If you liked this video, make sure to hit that like button. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you want more videos like this. Definitely subscribe to the channel and like this video if you're happy. If you're a uni student and you're happy that Melissa Kelley is leaving the college, definitely hit the like button and subscribe for that. And I will see you guys in the next video. This is your boy Rashawn White, RB Dubs, and I'm out of here. Peace.